but in some places pretty thick fog. And looking down from space, it's either cloud or pure fog. Some of that cloud is thick enough still to give rain. It's mostly over Scotland. There is actually more in here in the northeast, but one of the radars isn't working just at the moment. So for the rest of the night then, we'll keep rain across the Highlands, and drizzle could fall out of this cloud almost anywhere, I suppose more especially across the Pennines. The fog will become quite dense, particularly in central and southern England. 8s to 10s, a fairly mild night, except in Shetland. That'll be where it's windy and cold. Now tomorrow, between 2 highs and 2 lows, so that's called a cold. It means there's no wind. Well, fortunately, that means that the fog won't go very quickly either. So a very dull morning for everybody, and probably a dull morning for most, a dull afternoon for most. But if you're lucky, there'll be some brightness in Northern Ireland, Western Scotland, maybe the south and the west of England as well. It's unlikely to get much brighter up the eastern side of the country. Temperatures much as today. Now, if we look ahead to Saturday, a dramatic change. The isobars are this time tight, so it's going to be windy. With a front in the west, a complete change. First thing you'll notice then is the strengthening wind coming into the west of the country. It's a steady, stiff southeasterly, and I can assure you it's pretty cold out in Eastern Europe, so it's going to be a blast of rather raw-feeling air, but it won't last that long. It'll tend to disappear for most of us during Sunday. So Saturday will probably start again quite claggy, but it'll brighten up on the eastern side, a bit of sunshine if you're lucky, but the rain's already there in the west. It's in Wales and Northern Ireland with the wind. It'll tend to move eastwards throughout the rest of the day into much of Scotland, cold northern edge, as you can see. Also means things will brighten up in Northern Ireland, Wales and the southwest, but as I say, a fairly raw feeling day. Sunday we're back in a cold, 2 highs, 2 lows, but this time there's a front in the middle of it, so that won't move very quickly either. Which means that if you're underneath the rain, and most of us will be, it'll be pretty slow moving, but with little wind. Nevertheless, the best weather will still be in Northern Ireland and the West Country.